Okay. 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 So, uh, welcome to RAGSDALE channel. This is Sister RAGSDALE, and I'm going to come on here today just give a few little give a little insight about some of the things that we've been seeing and hearing that's been going around on YouTube. You know, with our folks constituents. Um, I'm not. I'm going to name them. Uh, one of them is starting with Marcus in the Lannister interview. Sonny, Silas Sonny, West Indies from West Indies Collection, Monique from, I think her name is Sean Monique, Homeless Journey, I think that's her name. But, you know, all of these people are playing a part in the reason why I'm coming on here today to do that part with Sister Rex. All right, so if you guys come on in. And if you want to join the stream, I will put the stream in the chat. Okay. So I put the stream in the chat. Uh, hopefully, I can remember that y'all like this. So bear with me. I'm trying to get people to come on here uh, so we can get started. But anyway, right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you the meaning of why I'm coming up here. The meaning of why I'm coming up here is because I had a conversation with this young lady. Her name is Sally Sidney, and my mentioning was, you know, I just tried to tell her, you know, birds of a feather, they flock together. And the meaning of birds of a feather that flock together uh, is typically about humans. It's similar faith and interests, personality, character, or other distinctive attributes tend to mutually associate. Meaning of that is uh, when I see people that are like all the same thing, like sleeping with the same man, sleeping with the same woman, all bandwagoning together on the same subject, same topic. That includes me too, because right now I'm uh Brother Kurt, I don't really know how to do the link. I'm gonna have to oh here it is. Hold on, here it is. Here it is. Let me copy and then I'm going to paste it down here. Uh-oh. I'm in business, y'all. There it is. There's a there's a So if you want to join in. Like I was saying, the birds of a feather flock together. So that means if you're doing the same thing as someone else, you're participating in the same things as someone else, whether you know them or not. I mean, you're on this YouTube platform and everybody's doing the same thing, like sleeping with the same man there. Everybody's coming out saying, well, this person did this, that person did that. Everybody's birds. We're all birds. So I'm going to go into the scriptures that I have pertaining to this because I'm going to give you exactly what the Lord says about all of this travesty that's going on with our black people, our black women and our black men. We don't know how to stick together. We're all running around here acting like a bunch of trash at the bottom of the trash now. We're already being treated like that in this world, and you guys will continue by going around putting all these different things out in the world. Once you put that stuff out there, you can't take it back. Like everybody was talking about Marcus from Atlanta interview. Everybody knows he's nasty. He already said it himself, you know. But all these women allegedly coming out saying that he gave them this, and this. But I'm gonna kick it off with my scripture. So my first scripture comes from First Corinthians 15, 30 and 30. And the word of God says, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Number 34 says, await to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of God. I speak this to your shame. You should be shamed. Meaning, you should be shamed for going out here sleeping around, spread whatever you spread, and acting like you act. All of y'all are grown up. So you need to act like grown ups. And I'm speaking to you black women because I am a black woman. Do you understand? I'm speaking to you because first of all, Marcus did not take anything from you. So allegedly, you all laid down with him willingly. Whether you said, "Oh, I need, I can't do it right now because I have catheter in," or whatever, still was a willing participant. You still let him open your legs for him to do to you. He did not take it, and the way that you were insinuating that he did is really, really wrong. So all of this is alleged, people. All of it is alleged. I'm just going off of what I hear and what I see. I'm just trying to bring the word of God to you people so that way you wake up. Right now, you guys are in spiritual drought. And like my husband would say, your spirit is dehydrated. Welcome, brother Curtis. Hit your camera so you can turn your camera on. But you guys are dehydrated. I'm gonna add you to the stage, sir. How are you doing, brother? Can you hear me? Okay, I guess he'll be back on there. But anyway, like I was saying, this all these things are real, but I'm just going off of what we've seen on YouTube. And like I said, I'm coming to you from the spiritual aspect, maybe from the word of God and what He's expecting out of us. He tell us to sin not, but we still do it. We're going out there spreading lies and rumors, and everybody's just taking off with it on their platforms because everybody is chasing money. Everybody's chasing a dollar. But that's not right. That is not right. I'm not telling anybody what to do. No, I'm not telling anybody, no, don't do this. No, don't put that in your channel. No, don't do that. Because I don't know what these people need in their home. That's none of my business. I'm not here for that. What I am here to do is to talk to you black women from another black woman. I'm not gonna ever tell anybody that I'm a perfect being because I'm not. But I tell you what I am. I'm a married woman, and I have been here before. I'm not out here spreading evil to any and every old soul that's out there because there are things out here that you can't that you can't get rid of. So y'all better stop being out here spreading your legs and then go behind acting like you're a victim. You're not a victim. If you did get something from that nasty man, that nasty foolish man, you got what you expect to get. What else were you expecting? So I'm gonna just do a little rundown. First victim we're gonna talk about is Monique. Miss Monique came on her platform. She let everybody know what happened to her, alleged from Mark from Atlanta interview. She said that he gave her a disease. She said that he drugged her. All of this is alleged, but she said that he had her do nasty things that she had never done before, and nobody believed her. I'm not saying I truly believe everything, but there's some truth in it. So the next victim is Yana. She didn't come and say that he gave her anything, but she did say that he had her to report her baby. So we do know that he did sleep with her without protection on. So that's the second victim. That's not alleged. He even admitted to having her abort her baby. The next person that I that we have been um, privy to is Lady. She had a boyfriend. His name is Lucas. And all of this stuff was shown on live. So it's alleged that, the events that took place. But all of this stuff that was on there is what I'm saying is alleged because I wasn't out there, so I don't know. But Lewis told everybody that Layla was diagnosed with a nasty woman's disease. And yet, our brother Marcus from Atlanta Street Review decided he wanted to go and sleep with this woman. She was a willing participant, ladies and gentlemen. She already had something. This is alleged. I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no documentation. But I'm just telling you, he slept with her willingly without protection. So if she already had something, that means he caught it. I hope y'all follow. So the next victim after Miss Layla is, I think, Silas Smith. But all of these women rushed out to this man for an interview. Alleged, some of them, I'm not gonna say everybody. I know Silas Smith said herself that she rushed out to him through an email for him to interview her. That's not saying that she wanted to sleep with him, but the events that happened after the interview let us know that they slept together. But like I said, it's all alleged because I was not there. But yet, still, Silas Sunny was a willing participant. Miss Silas Sunny, he decided he wanted to come out this week and let everybody know that Marcus um, really bogarted his way in, why she had her captain in. I don't know. I wasn't there. She's saying all of these things now. I don't know why, and it's really none of my business. But I'm just getting to the point to what I'm just trying to get to the point. So just flow with. Um, she let everybody know that he entered her with a phone, also her menstrual, and none other. She said that didn't tell him she didn't say he gave her anything. To my knowledge, I don't subscribe to her, so I don't know. I followed that, but from what the other interviewer was saying, it's getting pretty close to her saying that he gave her something. She's been back and forth with the doctor. I don't know. It's all alleged. I don't know. So she's another willing participant. And then there's Miss West Indian Collection. Miss West Indian Collection, who has come out and said that she was a prostitute. Oh, and Miss Sunny has also said that she was selling her body while she was a stripper also. So let's just say that. Let's put that out. Miss West Indian Collection has already told us that she is selling her body as well. And she used to be on OnlyFans or still is. I don't know. None of my business. But my thing is, she had this homeless guy that she introduced everybody to, that she was also sleeping with, and she probably was not using protection with this guy. She just got a little 1-year-old boy, and she slept with his dad unprotected. So she's out here alleging that Atlanta Community Market is the one that gave her this nasty women's disease. Who are we to believe? You know, I'm only saying this allegedly, but these people have posted these things, so that's why I'm speaking on these things. But from woman to woman, you women need to keep your legs closed. Keep them closed. That way you won't have to be on here saying, oh, he gave me a nasty disease. Oh, he did this to me. Oh, he did those things to me. But you are a willing participant, lady. Stop being a willing participant. And then that way you won't have to be out here saying these things. Let's talk about our next scripture as to why I say birds of a feather flock together. That part. Let's see. Proverbs 14, 6 and 7. It says, the mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. Stay away from a foolish man. Hello, y'all are all around this foolish man. His name is Sparky from Atlanta Community. So that makes him a foolish woman. Hello, that part. Next, for you will not find knowledge on his lips. Not you're not finding knowledge on his lips means he ain't gonna do nothing but lie. My wife, my microphone won't work on stream. Okay, I think you may have to set it up, Elder. You may have to set it up through your phone. Do it through your phone because that's how I had to do it one time. Because I don't know if you can do it from your computer or whatever. Try it through your phone. But anyway, like I was saying, men with perverse lips, they lie. That's just like females with perverse lips, they lie. That's why I say all of this is alleged. All of these women are bandwagoning it like a bunch of birds that flock together out here uh, giving it away for free and acting all like this. This man is a tree. Do you guys know what a tree is? He don't mind taking out his money. He don't mind taking you out to eat. He don't mind taking you to his home and laying up with you. He don't mind doing that because you will do what you will do with all the rest of it. So you guys are just all with this same little black line out here with like a whole bunch of crows lined up for who's that. He just goes to each interview and he picks a victim. And you guys just feed right into me. That's foolish. And then you want to come online with the foolishness. Stop it. That's exactly how the man ended up separating our men from the home with all of this extra foolishness that's going on. They start presenting the women with food stamps. Then they start presenting them with Section 8. Then they start presenting them with AFDC. And all the men start slowly being weeded out the home, slowly but surely. And all you black women flock to that too, like birds of a feather. Every last one of you just flock to it. And let me tell you something. When I was married before, my kid's father, he stayed in the house. Regardless of what we had going on, he was there. I didn't put them out because they decided they wanted to give me food stamps and all this different stuff. No, he had raised his children. So why would you put them out? That's why all the guys running around here with these BASCRD children with no men in the home, and y'all out here giving yourself away for $2, if that, or a piece of burger, or a piece of bologna. And you think just because you're doing it, you think you're the only one? No, you're not. You can see that clearly from all these names that I just gave y'all. Everybody out there sleeping around. Stop doing that. Women, black women, I'm talking to you. Stop. Enough is enough. Hey, my brother, how you doing? Let's see. Unmute. Can unmute. They chose music. All right, brother. If you ready to speak, I want to get a man's perspective about what I'm saying. Just in case it's on the line. Just in case y'all are new to the live, what I'm talking about is these birds of a feather that's out here that are flocking together, out here sleeping around and giving away for free, and then they're catching different nasty diseases, and they're out here blaming this man when these women are being, they should be holding themselves accountable for opening up their legs, allowing him to enter. So if some of you men want to dive in and talk about it from a man's perspective, it'll be okay with me. But what the next part is what I'm saying is um, the we're stretching ourselves too thin as black people. We are. We're stretching ourselves too thin as black people. Kurt, you can take your uh, but anyway, we're stretching ourselves too thin as black people. We need to learn how to keep our legs together, and women keep our legs together, and you just stop thinking that it's okay to enter every piece of thing that opens their legs to you. That's not cool. These women are running around here acting like a bunch of niggas. That's what they act because they don't have regular men to follow. And then the real men that they need to be following, they're just looking up at them like they don't even mean anything. A real thing can't tell a black woman a thing without her popping off and acting a fool. And these people around here with the cameras ready for it. And that's why we got so much going on this YouTube. Just oh, you doing this? Oh, you doing that? Oh, you acting like this? Are you acting like that? No, we need to stop that mess. Oh, wait. I got so good. Pastor Ray. Pastor Ray. Y'all, who's the pastor Ray is there? My husband. And I want to get his insight on it if he's able to talk. Hey, brother, always talk. That's my brother Daryl. Brother Chuck Braggs, how y'all doing? And my sister Regina, how y'all doing? I thank y'all for joining the live. If y'all want to, y'all can hit the link. I'm gonna put the link back down here, and
Y'all hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
Give
okay.
us a little insight about how you feel about this when we talk about it.
You say what now?
Hold on, babe. I said give us a little insight about what you think about what's going on with all of this YouTube stuff. It's this black on black crime, black men against black women against black men, going around women around here telling themselves win for a little piece of win, and then they want to blame somebody else because they catch it instead instead of holding themselves accountable.
Mm, I mean, that's the
You with me?
worldly things. I mean, worldly people gonna do worldly things.
Right.
So it's our virtuous things that come from vulgar people. So I
Uh,
mean, the dude gonna take it because they giving it away. Allegedly,
right.
allegedly.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know the young dude. I mean, but I've watched him. I follow his interviews. That's my neck of the woods where I'm from. So uh, somebody in Tulsa need to go get that girl out of Atlanta. That young girl, I think she like 19. Somebody need to go get her uh,
Baby,
before she get caught up and get something that she don't want. But
you got to see y'all because there's so many
you say what now?
something here. I can hear you clear now. But yeah, you're right. Somebody need to go. They need to go down there with that 18-year-old girl from Tulsa, like he was saying. They need to go and get her. She keeps saying that her family don't want her. She doesn't want to go home, but that is not the place for her. And Marcus is not the place for her to be around. From what we see, alleged. You know, we don't know, so we can't just speak on it. So I don't really know. But finish your thoughts. That's amazing. Were you finished, Desmond?
I
Well,
think D Pastor D, you gotta unmute your volume.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to understand everything that's being said, so I'm just trying to catch up. So y'all be patient with me.
Okay. Well, I'll just give you a little rundown. We're talking about this. There's a gentleman on YouTube. His name is Marcus from Atlanta Street Review, and there's a couple of females that have come out alleging that he has discredited the reasons to them. So somebody got to experience that paper.
Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm hearing a really bad echo, so it's very hard for me to understand what you're saying. I'm trying to see what I'm
Yeah,
doing here, what I'm doing, if it's something I'm doing over here. So I'm
if
just
you
trying to.
got a TV or
I'll,
something else on, that's probably what it is.
I'll join in once I catch up, once I can understand better. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you from here. There's nothing I don't hear in your experience. I can hear you. But like I was trying to keep up, but like I was saying, there's a couple of women that are alleged that he's spreading diseases amongst them out here. So I'm just addressing it as a black woman, from a black woman to another black woman, telling them, keep your legs closed. That way you don't have to come on here and say this man is doing anything to you. But accountability runs a long way. So scripturally, I was just, talking to them about what the scripture says. And I gave them scriptures from First Corinthians 5. I mean 15, 33 and 34. And I gave them scriptures from Proverbs 14, 6 and 7 about birds and what God said to foolish men and how you can expect them to be telling you the truth. But this man here, from what we've seen, he has been telling them who he is just outright. But they're still choosing to go on him and sleep with him. And then once he does something to them, they're out. Oh, well, he gave me this. Oh, he's nasty. Oh, he's sleeping around with this and that person. But you've been forewarned. There's nothing new under the sun. They just out here spreading nasty seeds. And they just don't know everything is in the power of the blood. So if you are here sleeping with these men without any protection, then everything that he's done before you is only going to be in you. Hello, that part.
Mm.
Hey, brother Charles.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We can. You got some insight for what we're talking about?
I haven't been following y'all. I'm not too familiar with the story, but I'm out here listening.
No, okay. Well, anytime y'all want to chime in, just from a marriage perspective, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and y'all can just in this way. Um, you Charles, you're a single man. If you got a flock of women that are just coming to you that are just willing participants, are you just gonna go and lay with them just because? Especially up there, or how would you a one that's out here just being a willing participant without even really getting to know who you are?
Personally, I wouldn't.
Hmm.
There's too
Okay.
much going on out there.
Right. Pastor. Right, Sister Regina. I know that's
You're coming in and out, so I'm having problems hearing you. I'm sorry.
oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're coming in and out, and you're very low.
I don't know what's wrong. Okay, hold on.
That's me too. That's why it's hard for me to really understand because it's hard for me to hear what you're saying. So we got
Can
to
you
get
hear me now?
you're in and out.
I wonder what's going on. I don't know. Let me block this. Okay. What about now?
We
Is
can
that
hear
better?
you. Yeah, we can hear you. It's just sometimes you're going in, like when you're talking, you're getting louder and then really low, louder and really low in one sentence. So it's hard for us to kind of hear what it is that you're saying and follow along.
So,
No.
kind of bring us up to speed. What's going on now?
Well, y'all know I'm new to this, so just follow along. This is my first time using this screen, so I
Yeah.
hope if everybody else is on there following me, I hope they're able to hear me. I apologize for the volume. I apologize for if it's going in or out, but I appreciate everybody for joining the panel. So what I was saying is there's this one particular guy. His name is Marcus. He's from Atlanta Shooting League, and there are a couple of women that have come out. And um, so if you're not talking, just do not say, can y'all dispute if you're not talking? Maybe that's me. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. So, like I'm saying, there's a guy. His name is Marcus in the Atlanta Shooting League, and has a couple of women that have come out that's saying that he has them nasty diseases, VD, tree, all these different type of diseases, and they're on paper that says it's him. Their leg is him. So they don't know if he's out there with all these other men. We don't know that, but there's a couple of them: Solid Sunny, West Indian Collection, Labor. This girl named Monique, she was the first one, and um, this girl I can't think of her name. He had her to abort a baby. Yana, I think that's her name. Now that is a certain he admits to that. But he has not responded to any of these other ladies, so that's why I say it's alleged because we don't really know for sure. But my point in this is not to drag anybody, but to come on and just as our black women to be stand up, responsible, respectful women and hold them accountable for the actions that they've done to participate in this foolery. Of course, you're blaming the man, but you got to understand if you're a willing participant, that man is only going to do what you allow him to do. I'm not bashing you. I'm not bashing anybody. Like I told you before, I'm not a saint. I'm no saint, but I am a fair woman, and I know my legs closed. I'm not going to be out here just giving it up to any old everybody. Even before I got married, I'm not. So I'm not just saying, oh, oh. What I'm saying is, women, black women, my black sisters, keep your legs closed. If a man is coming to you saying this, you don't even know that man, that doesn't mean that you just go out there and give it up to him just because he asked for it. There's this one girl, WFP, solitude. I tried to talk to her, and she cussed me out. Told me I was all type of old bees and all this different type of stuff. But I was just still feeling her encouraging message from the Lord. This is what God gave to me to give to her. You know, but what I am telling her is you have two young girls that are watching. It is for you to be a model for them. If they see you doing those things, they're going to do it. And it's not about the flesh, it's all spirit. Everything you do is a spirit. The blood, it's about the blood that you are allowing to enter your body. How do you think you're getting these nasty diseases? Because you're out here allowing blood from this man that has been out here sleeping with multiple women, allegedly, to enter into your body. And you don't think that's gonna mess you up? Yes, it's gonna mess you up. So women, please stop. Stop, stop, stop. I'm not on here to bad. I'm on here to speak the truth. That part. That's what y'all are saying. That part, but it's really that part, for real. So what I'm asking, brother Dan, you're a married man, and we're married people. We're a couple on here, me and Pastor Pads. But from a man's perspective, how would you feel your son was out here acting like Brother Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews and passing things around, or your daughter out here allowing any old man to enter her, and then she comes to you and say, "Oh, Dad, I got this, and this because I allowed this nasty man to do some things to me, and I really didn't know him." Tell me how you would feel about that.
Well, I mean, of course, I wouldn't feel good about it.
Right,
um, but we try to teach them, and so I believe this. Let's kind of to get to the crux of what I believe you're talking about.
right,
Um, Men will only do what you let them do,
right,
and I believe I hear a lot of women, and I do a counseling and talking to people and all this other stuff, and women to tell men are just not committing no more. Men don't want to get married. Well, why would they want to if I can have all the benefits of marriage without getting married? I believe that if all women, stop having sex outside of marriage, if they say, listen, in order to have access to my body, you have to marry me, and you stop allowing men to have access to marriage stuff without actually being married, then you'll start seeing women get married a whole lot more, because men they're going to do what they have to do. They're going to go as far as you let them go, right?
right,
So if I don't have access to that anymore without a commitment, then you're going to start seeing men commit, right?
right,
Men commit more.
right,
But because most men and young boys and this people out here in this world nowadays is they have so much access uh to sex and to all these things without commitment, then why would I commit if I can have access to this without you or whatever? You know what I
right.
mean? Hopefully
Mhm.
I'm making sense.
Yeah,
So
you
I
spot
hadn't
on.
thought
You
about it.
spot on.
Yeah, so why would I do it? So if you want to change a behavior, you have to change the goal, right? So our change, if you want to change behavior, you have to change something first, right? So if you want to change if I want to change a child's behavior, then I take away something, right?
Right.
If my daughter is doing something that she shouldn't do, I take away her phone, right?
Mhm.
Until she gets her
Mhm.
act right, right? Or I don't give this. If women did that, because women control the sexual market, women
You better
control their
say it.
bodies. They control that, right? So
Yeah,
if a man can't get sex, if a woman don't say it's okay, right?
that's
And it's
right.
two, right? So if women and all women will have to do this because if I could go somewhere else and get it, but I'm not getting it to you, then I'm gonna go somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so if all women just say, you know what, we're sick and tired of men being dogs and men misusing us and men just having sex with us and leaving us or not giving us the commitment that we want. Okay, well stop giving them what it is that they want until they commit. And if everybody does that, then you'll start seeing how marriages will just skyrocket, how
Yes,
men
they
will
will.
start
Yes, they
getting
will.
right. They'll start asking women to marry them. They'll start doing the things that women actually want them to do. But as long as
Right.
I can get from you without giving to you what it is that you want, then I'm going to take it. And that's just
Right.
what people do, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And men, I tell young men this all the time. Listen, I'm a preacher. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
pastor. I don't believe in sex before marriage. You need to be married before you have sex. But I already know that people are out there and they don't listen to that. They know I'm going to have sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are the things that you complain about? You complain, well, women out here, they just want to have a baby and then collect my money or take child support or do all these different things. You know how they using me for whatever, whatever. Well, if you wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? if
I
you
do
if
you
you're
hear me?
smart, if you're smart about how you're doing this, then you won't have those problems. And I think it's both sides of the story, because
Mm-hmm.
if a female, people talk about, well, I got pregnant and it was a mistake. No, it wasn't, because you could have used contraception. First of all, you could have not done it in the first place. You could wait
Right.
until you get married. First and foremost, right?
Mm-hmm.
You won't have to worry about baby daddy drama and baby mama drama if you wait until you get married in order to have the baby,
Right.
first and foremost. Now, if you decide not to go with that, then you have to use contraception. There's contraception for women. You could be on some sort of birth control. You could, all sorts of things that you could do in order to prevent yourself from getting pregnant, right? Or help
Yeah.
prevent yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, you make sure that the man is using protection as well as on some sort of condom or some sort of contraceptive or whatever on his side. Now you're protected and you're responsible for protecting yourself, and he's protected, responsible for protecting himself. Now now there's no issues. There shouldn't be, right, many
Yeah.
issues. But we don't do all that. We go out here, we have sex when we shouldn't be, before marriage, with all these different people, and then we're not protected, we're not doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing, and then I can't believe that this happened. No, these are the decisions that you make, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking too much, but these are the decisions that you make, and now you find yourself in a situation that now you have these responsibilities that you have to take care of, or whatever. Now you have this baby
Right.
mama, you have all this drama. So I think it's a lot. This is a huge conversation.
It
Uh,
is. It
that
is.
that
And it's a
yeah,
lot to unpack. It's a lot to unpack. But the main focus is getting the message out. We stand up for the word of God. So we are spreading God's word right now through this message and keeping your legs closed and making your pants, your pocket in your pants. You know what I'm saying? I got daughters. I'm not happy with their lifestyle, but guess what? They got that from me. I wasn't married when I first did what I did. I wasn't married when I first had my first daughter. But after that, I didn't get married. But I still wasn't laying down with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling these women, I'm not beating you down. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here for that. What I am here to do is tell you accountability runs a long way. You're out here saying, man, doing this man. And I'm not on his side by no means. Because from what I've seen and from what I heard, he's he's only doing what they allow him to do. But I'm just saying, women be accountable. I'm talking to these women from another women. You know what I'm saying? And it's our black women and our black men that I'm focusing on because our houses are the ones that's being divided the most. Let's just tell the truth. And
yeah,
my sister always said, "What's the use of you don't have to pay for the cow when you already got the milk for free or something like that?" That means that you done already gave it up. Why you gotta marry? You already know what it feels like. You already know everything. You didn't leave anything to imagination because you're out here showing your bare naked body. You out here saying, "Oh, this, I got this," showing your private area on national TV and all that different type of stuff. Then that, but you said that this man is nasty. Birds of a feather flock together. You are what you eat.
Yeah, you asked me earlier about my children. Why I
Mhm.
try to teach my children accountability, and
Right.
you use the word, and I think that that's key, right?
Hmm.
You can't. He's out there doing what he's doing, but we've said several times that he's only doing what other people are allowing him to do,
Exactly.
right? And now you want to blame someone else for a decision that you made.
That's right.
These we have to be accountable, and I think that that's what the world is really missing right now. Not just in this situation or in when we're talking about sex and premarital sex or whatever. I'm just talking about on an overall whole with people nowadays. Is the problem that we have is a lack of accountability, is being
That's
accountable for your actions, the
right.
things that you do. It's always somebody else's fault. This person upset me, so I acted, so I did this, or this person did this to me, so I did this back to them, or this person did this to me when I allowed them to do this to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We have to be
Right.
accountable. Once we begin to accept accountability for the things that we do and for the things that we say, and we start to hold ourselves accountable, especially to the word, start holding ourselves accountable to the word of God. If we're Christians, if we're not, just hold yourself accountable.
Hmm.
Then you can start seeing a change happen, right? But as long as we're blaming other people and we're holding other people to, we're saying that other people are the reason for our struggle, other people are the reason that we're going through what it is that we're going through, then we'll never grow and we'll never get better. We'll never, do more, be better. My little saying is be better, do better, be better, live better. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Do better, be better, live better. We won't do that unless we're personally accountable. So that's been kind of that's what I try to teach and instill in my children is personal accountability. Don't blame nobody. If you do something and if you go out here and make a mistake, then you own that mistake. You own it, you fix it, and you do the best you can to fix, to
That's
move
right.
forward, right? I tell my daughter all the time, she's in college. I'll be like, go out there and make mistakes. That's what we do when we're young. We make plenty of mistakes. We do a lot of stuff, right? Just make sure that the mistake that you make is a mistake that you could fix in a week, in a month,
Mm.
in a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
You
if I
can
go out and
deal with it.
spend too much money on something, that yeah, it was a mistake. But you know what? I can earn more money and I can replenish my bank account in a month, or whatever.
Hmm.
If I do this, yeah, it was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have did that, but I can fix that mistake in a year. Don't go out here making mistakes that's going to take up the next 18 years of your life. Don't
That's
go
it.
out here making mistakes that's going to change your life forever. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
have
No, I understand. I
have
have
to be.
my children. The oldest is 24. She's about to have her third. They are with the same guy. But my thing was, I wanted her to be able to live her life and enjoy herself before she chose to let her have kids. No, they're not. I'm not happy with that. None of my business. I've already raised her. She knows she's a woman. So my thing is now she is a mother now. So she's having to raise these boys and she's living life. It may be a struggle, but you didn't have to struggle. Had you listened to me. Well, she's grown now. She has her own children. So she has to live her life and she has to live it. You out there making mistakes, you've made children are not mistakes. Once you create them, they're here. So now she's a woman, she has woman up and she's taking care of her children. I have a 20-year-old daughter. She has no children. But yes, she feel like she's making mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't listen. I try to teach my kids moral. I try to teach them up the way to go, the way that the Lord said. And hopefully they'll depart, but they'll go back to him. So that's my prayer. My son, he didn't get married. He has two children. And like I said, it all came from me and their dad. That's where it started. It starts at home. We didn't get married before we started having kids. My first one, I was not married, like I said. The next two, yes. But the point is, I was still not out here spreading myself thin. Once I figured it out, I got it. So I pray for them. This is the same prayer that I have for them. You've already done it. Now rectify the situation. Go to God, repent, and don't do it again. But if you continue on that same old journey doing the same old thing, it's no one else's fault in the situation but your own accountability. That's what I still talk to them about. Even as adults, I pray for them and I tell them you have to be accountable for your own actions. My son is 2 years old and he's made stupid mistakes, but he's paying for them. No one else is paying for them but him. He's paying for them. So hopefully, when he gets it together, he'll get it all the way together. And I teach him even now. I tell him even now, go to God, really. I can't do anything. I've already raised y'all. So, not actually the teach and preach the grown ups either. These people that I'm talking about, I'm not preaching to y'all. I'm simply saying be accountable as women. Be accountable.
And sis, lastly, and then I'll hang up, and because I'll hang up and listen because I got to run. But the I think the root of the matter is that we live in a, I'm a preacher, so you don't want to preach, but I'm a preach. All
Yep.
right. The root of the matter is that this world is an evil world, and it goes against everything. It goes against everything that God put into place. So let's think about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the beginning there was the word. In Genesis, the first institution that God made was marriage
Married,
between one man and one woman.
right?
And the first institution that he made was marriage and family,
Right.
right? Man, woman with children. And
Right.
his first order or his first command that he gave to the family was to be fruitful and multiply,
Right.
right? So if that's God's first institution and his first directive that he's given to the family, that must be important to him, right? That's what he put together. Well, the devil hates that. In this world, everything that's happening in the world goes against God's first institution and God's first directive that he gave. Look at all the issues that we're looking at in the world today. If we look at homosexual marriage, what cannot happen in a homosexual marriage? You can't have children. You can't be fruitful and multiply. So that's going against what God gave, God's directive, his first directive that he gave to the family. When we talk about abortion, what happens when you're killing the babies? Well, we're not being fruitful. We're not multiplying. So that goes against what God God's first directive. What happens when you're having sex outside of marriage, when you're having premarital sex and all these other things? That's going against, because you're not marrying. It's not an institution anymore. You've taken what God made beautiful and what God made lovely, and you're perversing it, by doing all these different things with it. And that's what the devil does. And he's the prince of this world, right? So this is not a physical battle that we're facing. We could talk about it until we're blue in the face, but people are going to still do what they're doing until uh, we come this nation, or we come back to God. Until we decide that we want to do and be what God created us to be and do what God wants us to do, and then move forward. But until we do that, we're going to always see these issues, because it's a direct affront against what God has placed, what God has put into place, if that makes sense.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So I just wanted to throw that out there. I mean, that's the core. That's the core of it. The Bible talks about, the prince of this world, right? We have to deal with this evil world that we live in, and people and they're going to go against God in everything. And this
Right.
is God put together marriage, man, woman, having children. And then he gave us an order to be fruitful and to multiply. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
And everything is going against that. Everything. You see people fighting to go against anything that resembles a godly relationship, anything that resembles a godly marriage and a godly family. And as
Right.
long as we keep the families apart, as long as we don't have that foundation, the foundation of a godly household together, then it's easy to control. It's easy for the enemy, our enemy, the devil, the devourer, to control us and to keep us where he wants us, which is away from God and away from his will. right, and
Right.
out of his will.
Right.
So that's my little 2 cents on it, and I'll shut up and I'll go back and just listen. Okay.
No, you're right on, brother. I appreciate you for joining the panel because this is what I needed. So, I need insight from men because me as a woman, a lot of these women are not going to just listen. You understand? Because they think I'm going to, oh, she's hating, oh, she's this, she don't know me, and all that type of stuff. I'm not here for that. I'm just I'm just only here to. I came to them like God says that we should come to them. You know what I'm saying? Putting everything out in the forefront. I gave them scripture from where I was coming from and the meaning of where I was coming from. I'm not here to bash, badger. I don't know these people, but from what we're seeing, because we do watch them, we do listen to them, and it is for us as their brother and sister to bring it out. And so I'm just really saying to my black women, accountability. That's the word. Accountability. We should be accountable because, like you said, we are the one that control the sex situation. If we say no to a man, it's no. What can he do? Next, if he enters you without you saying no, that means he's taking it. But none of this happened to these women, allegedly. None of them said that he took anything from them. They were all willing participants. That's my point. I'm not on his side. I'm not on no one's side. I'm simply saying stop the foolishness. That's it. And nobody will have to be bringing out receipts, as they say, receipts. Everybody's showing their health screens about STDs. It's more than just STDs that's running rampant. It's a three-letter word called AIDS that you can't get rid of. HIV that you can't get rid of. Once you get it, you got it. I'm glad they're going to the health clinic to get checked out, but you wouldn't have to go to the health clinic and get checked out if you just simply got married. And let me say this too. I'm not saying just because you get married, people don't cheat, because people do that. But that's not what the situation that we're talking about right now. We're talking about these single people that are out here sleeping around with different people, passing around nasty stuff. Stop doing it. That way you won't have to come on there and everybody won't have to get on there and say, oh, well, Marcus did this. He did Sunny. He did West. He did this. No, y'all need to stop it. Just stop it. Just all y'all need to. So, brother, before you leave here, if you have something else you want to say it. Because I'm getting ready to end this live. Anybody else want to come on the link before we get off? That's totally fine. Give your 2 cents. I would love to hear what you got to say, men, women, or whatever. Let me know how you feel about it. My sister Regina, we were just talking earlier about the same situation. You know what I'm saying? About these women that's out here letting these men come around their children. My sister, when she was married, and when she got a divorce, she chose to be all the way single. You hear me? She's raising 3 daughters on her own, and she has not brought any man around her children. She don't go around sneaking around, none of that. And I'm telling y'all, she has been through the ringer. She's been through so much that she's was in a just recently in a bad a couple of years ago. She had a real bad uh, I don't hope you don't mind me talking about it, but she got sick, and it wasn't nothing from a man or anything like that, but she got sick. And she was in a wheelchair for a while, so she's fighting her way back up. But I give her flowers while she's alive because I commend her for raising her 3 daughters without any her bringing men in her home or any of those things. And her girls are almost grown. Her oldest one is grown. She's 22, I think she's 22. And then she got one that's getting ready to come out of high school next year. And then she got the youngest one that'll be following 2 years after that. I commend her for that. I commend her. I sure do. Because I'm not gonna say that I didn't do it. So I commend her for that. And these women that are out here that are doing that are not bringing these men in their home, that are standing their ground and not just going around sleeping around, I commend y'all also. But the ones that are raising these girls that are bringing these men in their home that are sleeping with them, I want you to stop it. I hope you listen. That's right, sister. I hope they listen. But a lot of them don't want to hear what we got to say. And I thank my brothers for coming out here on this panel. giving their perspective as men, letting these women know what I'm talking about. I'm not coming at y'all. But what I'm saying is just listen. Accountability runs a long way. I know I'm gonna have people come and try to attack me for this live, and that's okay. But to God be the glory. We're trying to edify God's kingdom. We're spreading the message of God, meaning marriage is togetherness. So if you're gonna be single, be single. But if no one else has anything else, I'm going to end this live. I thank everybody for joining. And if you guys want to join the RAGSDALE, yep, brother, Elder Mary, this is a necessary conversation. That's right. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of a necessary conversation. Today, our show is called That Part with Sister Ragsdale. I hope everybody got enough out of it. I hope you learned something. And if you have any comments or would like to share this live, please share it. I'm sorry for the background noise and all that. This is my first time using this stream. So next time when I get on here or my husband uses it, I hope that it's better. Thank you, Manifest Reality. Thank you so much. Please share live. I'm not doing this for clicks. I'm not doing this for likes, but we would like for our channel to, rise up because we're spreading the message of God. So I hope you guys can go on there and I hope somebody gets something. I thank you all for joining, and I'm going to end it right now.